The Lydian mode. How can we use it to add beautiful and unexpected colors to any major chord progression? That is the topic. And I promise that once you learn this, you will never want to do without. So let's get creative. The technique that we're going to be using is called borrowed chords or modal interchange. And it sounds a lot more intimidating than it actually is, especially if you follow these easy tips and techniques that I will show you with the next 4 chord progressions. To start, here is some easy and essential music theory so that you can apply this to any key that you write or play music in. The first thing that we need to do is make an Ionian or major scale, and also a Lydian scale. Once we have this, then we build a triad or maybe even 7th chords on each scale degree to find out what chords we have in both modes. Now with this overview, you can see what chords they have in common and which ones differ from each other. If all of this sounds unfamiliar, or maybe you just need to refresh your memory, then check out my playlist on modal chord progressions later. The link is in the description. So what if you want to make your chord progression brighter, more radiant, and make it shine like a diamond? Then combining Lydian and Ionian is what you need. In Ionian or major, the chord on the 2nd scale degree is a minor chord, while in Lydian the chord on the 2nd scale degree is a major chord. And this chord really opens up the chord progression and catches your ear. Just listen for yourself. Now, normally I save this for last, but with your melody you can accentuate this new chord and you will double the impact. So find out what note is different between the 2 chords and play it in your melody when the new chord comes. Check it out for yourself. One of my favorite things about the Lydian mode is that you have this soft and beautiful chord on the 7th scale degree. And when would you use this? Well, for example, when you want a more subtle sound pulling you back to the tonic chord. In Ionian or major, this chord on the 7th scale degree is a half diminished chord. And depending on the context, this can sound maybe a bit too harsh or too strong. By the way, have you ever tried combining the Phrygian and Aeolian mode before? And if not, then I recommend you watch my video on combining these modes, because that's definitely something you want to watch and try out for yourself. For our last example, we're going to be using 7th chords. And when we use 7th chords, we can see that the chord on the 5th scale degree is now also different. Instead of a dominant 7th chord that we normally have in major, in Lydian we have a major 7th chord. Okay, let's hear it in action. And I must warn you, because that major 7th chord, in my opinion, really sounds good. There are just so many good ways that you could use this chord. It could brighten up your chord progression, or it could create a softer alternative to the dominant 7 that you have in the Ionian mode. The choice is yours. Whenever you you find yourself stuck on a major chord progression or you just don't have any inspiration, then why not take a chord from the Lydian mode and integrate it? You can make it as interesting and as bold as you like, and I guarantee you'll have great results doing it. This technique will not let you down. Share this video with any friends, musicians, songwriters or composers in need. And while you're at it, don't forget to like it and subscribe to the channel. If you enjoy these videos and if they're useful, then please consider supporting the channel. Stay creative, stay inspired, and for now, see you next time.